Hello everyone, welcome to Ultimate Guide Qatar 2022. I'm Lee Cormish, your host. If you have never applied for World Cup tickets, don't know where to start, this episode is for you. I am going to take you through the FIFA website. We're going to answer a lot of questions today, step by step, making it easy as possible. And by the end of this episode, you'll know exactly what you're doing in applying for your tickets for this World Cup.
All right, let's get started. Click on tickets-fifa.com. You're going to want to scroll to the bottom here where it says International Apply for Tickets here, unless of course you are a Qatar resident, and yes, it is pronounced Qatar. If you hear any other pronunciations, that is incorrect. You must have your own FIFA ticketing account, which we will talk about in a minute. Phase 1, your application must be submitted by February 8th. Now that deadline is 1 p.m. Doha time, so I have set myself a personal deadline of Monday, February 7th at midnight, and I suggest that you do something similar. Visa is the preferred credit card of FIFA. Of course, there are other credit card options available. And tickets are available in categories 1, 2, and 3. We will talk further into that as well. Before you go into login, create your ticketing account, I want you to click on this link right here. This is the frequently asked questions portal. And it's got a ton of information. I feel that FIFA has done a lot better with answering questions for Qatar 2022 tickets than they have in previous World Cups. Just a lot of lack of information in the past, but here you can see there's tons of tabs, tons of details. Let's take a look at sales restrictions, for example. What is the maximum number of tickets that I can purchase? You can purchase up to 6 tickets per match, up to a maximum of 60 tickets across the entire World Cup. So with that said, that's 60 tickets per household. So if you use a different address in multiple applications for a friend or relative, I suggest that, and then you will not cross over the 60 tickets. Ticket delivery for previous World Cups, such as Russia 2018, it was delivered via DHL. And that was the group stage plus the match 64. The round of 16, quarterfinal and semifinal, we actually had to pick up in Russia. But the when and how you will receive your tickets for Qatar are unknown yet. I hope they are delivered to us before we take off to Qatar. It just makes things a lot more comfortable when you've got tickets in hand, a lot more easier as well. So anything I don't talk about, come to frequently asked questions. There is a ton of information here for you. All right, let's get out of that. Let's now log in or create your ticketing account. Now I've already got mine, so I'm just going to log in. But like most other websites, if you don't have an account, it's fairly easy to establish that. So just go ahead and click there. I'm going to go ahead and log in. Takes you to the same page, so just scroll to the bottom, and now it will welcome you. For Qatar 2022, the sales phase has 3 options. You've got your individual match tickets. You can choose any games, match 1 through to 64. You've got the Stadium Series Pack, 4 games to 4 different stadiums. Or you've got the team-specific ticket series. We'll go into each one of these. Let's start with individual match tickets. Of course, we don't know who is going to be playing or when they will be playing. So everything is completely random except for A1. We know that Qatar will be playing in the opening match. Let's take a look at prices. A single ticket in the group stage starts at 800 Qatari Rial for a Category 1 ticket, 600 for a Category 2, and 250 for a Category 3. Some simple math here. To figure out in American dollars, you can use this throughout your entire trip. Divide by 4. Or if you're looking at Canadian dollars, simply divide Qatari Rial by 3. So tickets start at 67 American dollars or 87 Canadian dollars. For Category 1, take a look at this little map here. The best seats in the house. Now, if you are successful for a Category 1 ticket, you could be sitting in the very upper tier at the back, or you could be in the front row beside the pitch. Sometimes you don't know until you walk right up into the stadium. Category 2 is in the corners, and Category 3 is the smallest section behind the goals. Let's take a look at the price of the final. Of course, prices go up as the tournament progresses. So match 64, the final in Lusail Iconic Stadium. Category 1 ticket is 5,850 Qatari Rial, which is just over $2,000 Canadian or just over $1,600 American. I wanted to show you that you can select up to 6 tickets per match. Let's select 2 so that I can show you what you require from your guest. From your guest, you will of course need their first name, last name, date of birth, their passport number. Those are the 2 things required. If you have a friend or a family member that is unsure about going but is thinking about it, you can change this guest later. So if you've got a successful applicant with multiple guests or a single guest, you can change this after. The one thing that you cannot change is the main applicant. So be very careful with the main applicant, because if you are required to pick up a round of 16 ticket or a quarterfinal, semifinal while you are in Qatar, it is this person that must pick it up. They will have to show their fan ID, their passport, as well as the credit card that they use to pay for that ticket. This cannot be changed. The 4 stadium ticket series. So they have taken the first 56 matches and spread them apart into groups of 4 of different stadiums. Let's take a look at ticket series A. So you've got the opening day, which is match number 2, and then you've got consecutive days with different stadiums. We could select that. You've got your ticket prices here once again. You can select a second package as long as the days don't overlap. So let's just move down here and select package D. Category 1, we'll go 1 person. I'm going to confirm that package. I'm going to add more tickets. I'm going to go back into there and add that Series A. You can add more tickets again. You don't specifically have to add 4 stadium ticket series. You can actually go back into individual match tickets, and it'll show you which ones are not available because you cannot have tickets on the same day. So I can go ahead and select from the 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, or go into the quarterfinals, semifinals, and add any number of tickets here. One of those restrictions is I cannot choose games from the same day. So if I choose match 17, I cannot choose 18, 19, or 20 during the application phase. Will I be able to buy tickets on the same day later on? Yes, you will be able to do that, whether it's right in Qatar or at a later sales phase. I am not sure at this moment. Okay, let's just cancel those. team-specific ticket series. Let's take a look at Canada. Team-specific ticket 4. Let's select that. Once again, you've got your prices here. With TST4, you will get Canada's 3 group stage matches as well as their round of 16 match. If they do not qualify for the round of 16, you still get a round of 16 ticket. You will follow the team that finishes first place in Canada's pool. I'm going to go ahead and select one person, category 1 myself. I'm going to confirm that. And I can still add more tickets, or I can submit my application at this point. I'm going to go to add more tickets. The only option I have here is individual match tickets. Of course, the group stage is unavailable because Canada could play on any one of those days. The round of 16 as well. So I can add a quarterfinal ticket. I'm going to add one more ticket. The most popular ticket, match 64. I'm going to put that at a category 1 as well, and I'm going to confirm that. So I am applying for Canada team specific tickets, 4 games, a quarterfinal, and the final. I'm going to submit my application. Now it requires all my details here. I'm going to quickly scroll to the bottom. Please tell us which team you support. Now I've seen this in past applications. I don't really know what it does for you, but I am going to click on Canada. A very interesting initiative for Qatar 2022. Do you want to sit with your friends? Yes, we do. With Canada on the verge of qualifying, we are going to add an existing group number. If any of your friends have applied for a ticket, they will have been given a group ID. I would then add that number here, and I would save my group ID. And as long as the tickets that we apply and are successful for are from the same category, whether it's category 1, 2, or 3, as long as it's the same category, FIFA will do its best to sit us together. Also, I'm going to click on this right here. I accept tickets in other categories. So with my category 1 that I selected, I am now opening up to the options of category 2 or category 3 in case ticket in category 1 are sold out. Then I would open myself up to any other category. It has the breakdown of approximate dollars in US currency. I'm going to confirm that, and then I'm going to submit my application. Now, I'm not going to do that right now because this isn't the exact application that I am going to put through for myself. I still want to think about what options that I'd like to do. But once you've submitted this, don't worry if you've made a mistake or want to change something. You can do that up until February 8th at 1 o'clock p.m. Doha time. There is a couple scenarios that I wanted to make sure you were aware of. First of all, what if you choose a country that has not yet qualified for the World Cup, such as Algeria? If your application is successful, your credit card will get charged. But if Algeria is eliminated from the World Cup, once they are, FIFA will issue you a complete refund to your credit card. The second scenario is, what if you put in an application for a lot of tickets and your application is only partially successful? For example, you put in for 60 tickets but only got 2. Is it even worth it going to Qatar? What can you do with those 2 tickets? Or right now you're debating whether or not to go. You want to go to Qatar, you have good intentions, but you're not sure if you can get time off work, you're not sure if accommodations or flights will work out. So you're just kind of humming and hawing whether you should commit such a large sum of money to tickets to the World Cup. Well, FIFA offers a resale platform. So you can sell all those tickets back, and as long as someone buys them, which most of the time they do sell, you would only be charged 10% from FIFA. So you would get a 90% refund from what you originally spent on those tickets. Now, what I wanted to talk about was confirmation of tickets. So I've put in for TST4, a quarterfinal, and a final ticket. I could be unsuccessful in all of my requests. I could be successful in a partial request. Maybe I get my quarterfinal ticket. Or I could be successful in all my tickets. Be prepared to have your credit card limit available in case you're approved for all tickets. Now, this is a lottery and there is a high demand, so I am worried that there will be a lot of unsuccessful tickets. Now, if you are unsuccessful, sales phase 2 starts after the official World Cup draw on April 3rd. You will have a second chance to do applications just like this. And then in September 2022, any remaining tickets will be sold on a first come first served basis. So that will be a race to logging in, and then whatever is available you can put in your cart and make a purchase at that time. I wish you the very best. Good luck.
And that's it. That's your basic application for World Cup tickets. I tried to keep it very simple. You can get overwhelmed with the amount of information, and that's why I didn't go into too much detail on the FAQ page, because you can look into that and get into it a little bit further for yourself. But if you have any questions, that's what I'm here for. You know, I've lived 4 World Cups. This will be my 5th, and you put the comments down below. I will answer questions for you and do the best that I can. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful. I look forward to seeing you in more episodes, The Ultimate Guide, Qatar 2022.